The 3-team game idea.
Top of the trail, Fisherman Shack, Old Chapel. Box somewhere co-located on the field that it's equal for both teams or all 3 teams to get there at the same time. You have to hold the point for 2 minutes to download the intel. You get 10 seconds to look in the box.
So this is a member of staff opening up the box. The intel is like taped inside so they can't grab it.
Yeah, realistically, Dylan and I were throwing around the ideas of like red teams, blue teams, green teams all taped to the lid. So when you look at it, you're like, oh, okay, got it. But you only have 10 seconds. So standing there with a stopwatch, like, that's it. You can't take the intel with you. On each sheet is going to be a different mission for each team to complete to win the game.
So there's 3 separate missions going on. That's actually a fantastic idea.
So now when you open the box, you have the choice of, do I read mine? Do I try to read it fast and read another team?
You should make it 5 seconds.
That's the thing. You have the ability to now either complete yours as fast as possible to win the game first, or read the other teams so that you can then go stop the other team from being able to complete theirs.
Can they take a picture of it?
No.
That's why I was saying like 5 seconds.
Can they write it down?
You literally can open the box for 10 seconds, no cell phone. So if you want to try and memorize it and write it down real quick so you don't forget, sure, try that. But we're going to be watching to make sure, because we're trying to make the game competitive for all 3 teams, but throw in the dynamic of, do you do yours or do you try to do his, or at least stop him from doing his? Because you have to complete your team's objective to win, but you can delay the other team from doing theirs.
That's a great idea.
But using buddy aids the entire game.
I like it.
Yeah.
And the lead outs and buddy aids at that center point will be nuts.
It's just like a pile of bodies.
Where do you think based on the respawns, where do you think that center point would be?
We were throwing around like church area. We did throw around the idea of like, hey, if those are the 3 corners where they're spawning, maybe all 3 teams' objectives require they're going to have to come to Newtown. So then you're still pushing gameplay to that direction. So like if green teams is to go grab propane tanks from African and take them to Newtown, top of the trail should also be like, oh, hey, you have to go recon Dirty Mike Shack to grab intel to still bring it to Newtown.
Yeah.
So that the teams at some point in time have to intersect with each other, even if they're all doing their own missions, create it in a way that they have to intersect.
So you need 4 members of staff, 1 to stay with each team's mission, 1 to stay at the box.
Yeah. So we knew going into it, we'd need at least 3 members of staff on the field.